This is a Manta Sports Media presentation of 62nd District Champion Volleyball action. Good evening and welcome to John Hop Brown here at the Harold Holbrook Athletic Complex West on the campus of West Carter High School in Olive Hill, Kentucky for tonight's 62nd District Tournament matchup. This is Jeff DeMantis Irwin coming at you live, doing your play-by-play stats and a little bit of everything else here today. Glad that you were able to join us, and we have got a great game on our hands here today, as it is going to be the Battle of Carter County here for the 62nd District crown. And we have two great teams out there today, as we're going to have the visitors on the scoreboard, even though that they are the home team, and that is going to be the West Carter Lady Comets, currently 18-8 on the season. They are 5-2 in the district, and their only two losses came by the hands of the Lady Raiders. And they are going to be taking on the Lady Raiders here tonight, as they are 21-13 on the season, a perfect 7-0 inside of 62nd District play. And as we said, great ball game on our hands. Of course, these two teams have known each other for quite a while. East Carter has the lead on the matchup, as they are 48-13 against the Lady Comets, and they are 14-2 inside of district play. As we're getting ready to go here, time winding down. Getting ready here, as I'll be also doing some of the PA work here today once again. As we say, we always do just a little bit of everything here on the Manta Sports Media Network, but actually looks like it's West Carter's turn out there, as East Carter has won the coin toss and elected to serve first here tonight. We'll take a brief break, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. And welcome back, and this is once again a Manta Sports Media presentation. If you'd like to advertise with us, still a lot of great spots available out there. You can contact us at mantasportsmedia@gmail.com, or you can call or text us at 606-207-3315. Or you can also just message us here on Facebook as well, or contact West Carter High School. That's where I work at as well, so be glad to get you out there that way so that you can sponsor the streaming here of local high school sports in our area. And as we said, West Carter on the court right now warming up and taking a look at who we need to keep an eye on here tonight for the Lady Comets. Of course, Mallory Hicks leading the Lady Comets in all kills here this season. Out of 65 sets, she's got 131 kills, and that was before a couple games ago, what we announced there on Monday. So she is the leading killer, I guess you can say, for the West Carter Lady Comets. Also, she's got 40 aces on the season as well. And then, of course, you also have to take a look there at Lauren Knipp with 58 kills on the season through 65 sets. And then also you have Holly Adams with 50 kills on the season as well. And then, of course, taking a look as far as aces, we already mentioned Mallory Hicks with 40 on the year, but then you're going to have to take a look at Rihanna Brown with 54 on the season as well. So that's who we're going to have to watch out for here for the Lady Comets. And then, of course, for East Carter, definitely several of them out there that we can take a look here as well. Leading killer for the Lady Raiders is Zoe Stidham, number 35, as well as Reagan Ackerman with 172, Alexis Thompson with 155, and Mackenzie Burton with 186. And now let's get ready to go courtside here, or I guess more up in the crow's nest here with me, as we're getting ready to play the national anthem and have our introduction of teams here this evening. Of course, this game was originally scheduled for yesterday. Of course, however, was pushed back due to the East Carter State soccer match against Bishop Brossart. And, of course, Bishop ended up winning that one 2-0 over the Lady Raiders yesterday. And now let's go courtside here with me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to West Carter High School and the Harold Holbrook Athletic Complex West and the John Hop Brown Court for tonight's 62nd District Volleyball Tournament action. At this time, we ask that everyone please stand for the playing of our national anthem. And now we'll get ready for the introductions of our teams, starting off with the East Carter Lady Raiders. And now let's meet the teams, starting first with the number 1 seed, East Carter Lady Raiders. Introducing the team first, number 3, Casey Elliott. Number 4, Ella Campbell. Number 7, Faith Blevins. Number 10, Emma Berry. Number 11, Tierney Hall. Number 13, Kaiser Stevens. Number 14, Avery Giles. Number 15, Gracie Duff. Number 17, Brianna Burchett. Number 18, Annabelle Hamilton. Number 19, Addison Bond. Number 20, Alexis Bond. Number 21, Brooklyn Stevens. Number 27, Trinity Frazier. Number 28, Addison McGlone. Number 31, Hallie Bush. Number 34, Kaylee Rogers. and number 42, Madison Williams. And now for your starting lineup here for the Lady Raiders. Number 2, Lydia Combs. Number 8, Mackenzie Burton. Number 9, Alexis Thompson. Number 16, Kaylee Robinson. Number 25, Reagan Ackerman. And number 35, Zoe Stidham. The head coach for the Lady Raiders is Jennifer Clark. And now let's get ready here for the number 2 seeded West Carter Lady Comets. Introducing first the team. Number 4, Chloe Lane. She may be wearing number 23. Number 0, Casey Porter. Number 7, Rylan Rayburn. Number 11, Maddie Buckler. Number 22, Danica Barker. Number 27, Kyra Bush. Number 40, Alea Patent. And number 45, Lily Barnett Stevens. And now let's get ready here for the starting lineups for the Lady Comets. Number 1, senior Mackenzie Williams. Number 5, freshman Rihanna Brown. Number 6, junior Anna Duncan. Number 8, freshman Mallory Hicks. Number 30, freshman Holly Adams. And number 37, junior Lauren Knipp. The head coach for the Lady Comets is Taylor Dixon. All righty, and let's get ready to roll here as we've got some awesome volleyball here on our hands. The number 1 and the number 2 seeded in the 62nd district. The East Carter Lady Raiders and the West Carter Lady Comets getting ready to do battle here for the 62nd district championship. As we see both teams on the court getting ready to get fired up here, because you don't get anything bigger than championship volleyball and an all Carter County battle. As both teams getting on the court here at the moment. Of course, Alea Patent is going to be the libero there for West Carter. Will be coming into the ball game. Usually she comes in for Lauren Knipp for the back row. Of course, captain is going to be number 1, the senior Mackenzie Williams. And number 16 is going to be the captain, Kaylee Robinson, there for the Lady Raiders. So as we said, East Carter won the coin toss. Anna has elected to serve first. And serving first is going to be number 9, Alexis Thompson. As there's the whistle and the serve is underway, and that's going to be dug out there by Duncan. Patton gets it over on the side to Adams. Adams going to go cross-court deep, dug out there by East Carter. They're going to get it over on the side. Cross-court attack there by Ackerman. Adams going once again. Ackerman dug that one out. They're going to go middle attack this time, and that is going to be in there for the kill by number 8, Mackenzie Burton. So East Carter strikes first here in set number 1. Of course, East Carter won both meetings between these two teams in the regular season. Dug out there by Williams. They're going to get it here to Hicks. Hicks going off the block of East. They hit it toward the back. Hit up. And that's going to be popped over there by Robinson. Adams trying to go there, but that's going to be on the outside of the antenna, and so that's going to be another point, East Carter, and they have an early 2-0 lead here. Of course, East Carter designated as the home team on the scoreboard here tonight. And that's going to be trouble there, so that is going to be an ace there for number 9, Alexis Thompson, the first ace here of the night, as East Carter on a 3-0 run here against the Lady Comets. Adams gets it over off the tape Adams going to try again, that's Hicks going to try again on there, and that's going to be a point. Wes Carter on the kill. That was Adams. Adams with the kill there for Wes Carter, and so Wes Carter ends the 3-0 streak there of East Carter. Brianna Brown leading server here for the Lady Comets as far as aces go. Sets this up once again to the middle. Dug out there by Patton. Brown gets it over to Adams. Adams goes toward the middle of the court. Dug out by the back row of East Carter. Gets it over on the side, and that's going to be off the block there by Hicks. Hicks gets the block again. Adams puts it over. That's going to be hit in the back there by East Carter. Free ball opportunity here, and that one's going to sail out of bounds. And so that's going to be point East Carter. Now a 4-1 score here as number 31 checking into the ball game. That's Hallie Bush. And that's going to be a ball handling error against the Lady Comets. So 5-1's your score. East Carter with a 4-point lead here early on in set number 1, as this is going to be best 3 out of 5 sets. Each set's going to go to 25 as that one goes out of bounds on the service error. Except for the last one, we'll go to 15 if need be. Now it's going to be Mallory Hicks behind the line to serve here for the Lady Comets, number 8. She did have 40 aces on the season. And that's going to be on a passing error by Thompson. Gives Wes Carter the point, and they cut it down to a 2-point lead here at 5-3. Popped up by the middle row. Gets it up to the setter. A little bit behind, and that's going to be out of bounds. And so on the attacking error by Burton goes out of bounds. And so Wes Carter's got this to a 1-point ball game here at 5-4. Tried to get that one dumped over was Robinson, and they're going to call a double contact. And so what was a 3-0 run is now tied at 5 apiece, and we'll be back here on the Manta Sports Media Network. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. After the short timeout taken there, I believe it was by the Lady Raiders, who did have a 3-0 run there to start off the match, now tied at 5 apiece. And so Hicks will still be serving it here for the Lady Comets. That was East Carter's first timeout. They'll have 1 timeout remaining. Attack over, and that one's going to go out of bounds on the attacking error there by East Carter. I believe that was by Stidham. And West Carter's got their first lead of the night here at 6-5. And that's going to be an ace there by Mallory Hicks. First ace for the Lady Comets here tonight. And they now have a 2-point advantage here over the Lady Raiders in set number 1. And a little miscommunication on the right-hand side of the court as West Carter going on a run of their own now with an 8-5 lead here over the Lady Raiders. Gracie Duff's going to be checking into the ball game here for Thompson. As give her a little bit of breather and give Hicks a new target to take a look at. Sets this one up. That one's going to be hit over by Robinson. And a little bit of a miss hit there by the Lady Comets. Goes down, ends their run. And so it's 6-8 now with Wes Carter here on top. Fans were calling for a midline infraction, but however, that only is if the foot goes over entirely the line, or goes over the entire line, as that's a ball handling error there against the Lady Comets, and it is now 7-8. Wes Carter still here on top, as that one's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be an ace there by Burton, who's serving here. That's going to be East Carter's second ace of the night, and we are tied up now here at 8 apiece. Going outside, pushed over there by number 22, Barker. And that's going to be in there for the kill for number 35, Stidham. And East Carter has got the lead like that back again at 9-8. Definitely a game here of rallies, and West Carter's had a rally, and now East Carter back on another rally themselves. Brown gets it over on the side over to Barker. Barker goes cross court, dug out there by number 25. She's going to try to put it over top the block and is successful on the next go-around, so that's going to be a kill there by Reagan Ackerman, and now East Carter here with a 2-point lead. As that one's going to sail out of bounds there for East Carter on the service error. So it's going to be now 10-9 as Lauren Knipp gets back on the court there, replaces out Duncan. And it's going to be the libero there, Alea Patton, back to serve. Goes cross court, dug out there by Williams. Hicks gets it over to Knipp. Knipp cross courts, dug out there by Robinson. A little bit of a help from the tape. And they're going to call that a double contact, saying it was below the height of the net. Of course, Coach Dixon arguing the case, saying that it was not two contacts, and still pleading her case over here. Point does go to East Carter, so it's 11-9. And we're going to get a conference here at the net. And from what I could tell from what the official said, she said it was off the block and then punched it up, but rules does state that you can block as long as it's above the height of the net. That's the key thing there, is that the ball has to be above the entire height of the net. So I'm sure that's probably one they're going to be rewatching back on Manta Sports here. Brown gets it over to Knipp. Knipp tries to get it on the attack and hits that one into the net. And so East Carter back on top here by 3 at 12-9. Reagan Ackerman serving here for the Lady Raiders. Gets it over to Knipp. Knipp puts it in the back row. Dug out, and that's going to be a ball handling call there on Robinson on the set. And so that's going to give Wes Carter back the point and the serve here, as it's going to be Mackenzie Williams back to serve for the Lady Comets. Lone senior here for Wes Carter. Back row attack there by the Lady Raiders. Dug out there by Hicks. Tipped over by Brown. Good save by the Lady Raiders. On the attack once again, dug out by the back row of Wes Carter. Barker on the attack, dug out by East Carter. That one's going to go off the tape and in the center of the defense. And that's going to be in there for a kill for East Carter. It's going to be now number 16 back to serve, Kaylee Robinson. Once again for the Lady Raiders, now with a 13-10 lead here over the Lady Comets. Brown on the jump. They said that it was two contacts, so that's going to be point East Carter on the ball handling error. She was a little bit off balance when she took flight. Brown sets that underhand and gets it to Williams, who attacks it over. East Carter's going to go outside to number 9, and that's going to be dug out there by Patton. And a little miscommunication between the setter and Williams, Brown and Williams, is going to give East Carter the point, and Coach Dixon's going to call her first timeout here at a score, East Carter 15, West Carter 10. We'll be back here after a break in the action on the Manta Sports Media Network. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. Once again, short time out there, but there's the West Carter student section waving their phones to Party in the USA there by Miley Cyrus. So West Carter with a nice little student section there for a volleyball game. The East Carter Raiders having actually almost looks like it'd be like a little bit of a bigger traveling squad than what the home Lady Comets has. As 15-10 your score. Robinson back to serve here for the Lady Raiders. As that's going to be popped up there by Williams. Patton gets it up to the front. Brown's going to have to free ball this over. Robinson sets it up toward the middle on the attack. Dug out there by Hicks. Goes over to Nip, who swings that one into the net, and now it's going to be another attacking error there for the Lady Comets. Brown sets that up, goes now to Nip, and Nip puts it in the back shelf for the kill. Her first kill here of the night, West Carter's second kill overall. Excuse me, 16-11's the score. Back with Danica Barker back to serve now here for the Lady Comets. Gets it over to number 9, goes over top the block, dug out there by Barker. Nip on the cross-court attack, and they're going to say that is out of bounds. Point goes toward East Carter. Substitution as Anna Duncan coming back in here for the Lady Comets. And it's going to be Zoe Stidham back to serve here for the Lady Raiders. And that's going to be an ace for her. As East Carter now has a 7-point lead, 18-11. Do want to apologize on our last broadcast there. I kept on calling Zoe her sister's name, Grace Stidham. They both wear 35. Zoe wears it for the varsity Lady Raiders, as Grace wears it for the, I believe, the JV or freshman Lady Raiders. Big swing there, dug out there by Duncan. Hicks on the attack, but just put a little bit too much on that. And West Carter starting to struggle here in the latter part of set number 1 as it is 19-11. Dug out there by Williams. Duncan pushes up to the front. And Patton tries to get that one over, but of course a little bit hamstring there as liberos cannot attack above the height of the net. And Coach Dixon's going to call her second timeout here. And so your score right now, East Carter 20, West Carter 11. We'll be back here on the Manta Sports Media Network. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. And back here in the action where it's going to be Zoe Stidham back to serve here for East Carter. Definitely like to thank our sponsors for bringing you the broadcast here today. Easterling Photography, Orchid Tree Service, Callahan Excavating, Tyler's Pizza, James Do It Best Hardware, and Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. As that is going to be out of bounds. I think East Carter thought that was in, but cleared out. So that's going to be West Carter point. So 20-12 your score. Lauren Knipp back to serve here for the Lady Comets. Gets it here to the outside to number 9, cross courts at Williams. A little bit of a miss hit. And that's going to be a kill there for Alexis Thompson. That's going to be her second here of the night. As Ackerman coming back into the ball game here for East Carter. Thompson back to serve once again for the Lady Raiders. As that one goes out of bounds, and that's going to be an ace there by Thompson. Thompson on the serve again. Williams gets that popped up. Brown gets it into a little bit of trouble there. Adams had to turn her shoulders toward the side, and that's going to give East Carter the point. 23-12 your score is what's on the official scoreboard. As that's going to go out of bounds, and so this is going to be set point here for the Lady Raiders. On the serve, dug out there by Williams. Brown gets the set, and it's going to be called for the double contact. And that is going to mean East Carter wins set number 1 here, 25-12, and takes a 1-0 lead here in this match, best 3 out of 5. And so East Carter and West Carter traded punches early on, but East Carter turned the heat on in the latter part of the game, or of that set, and ended up picking up the 13-point victory there over the Lady Comets. So after set 1, East Carter leads here 1-0 in a 25-12 set. And as we come back from our break, we'll be heading into set number 2, where West Carter will have first serve. We'll be back here after a word from our sponsors here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
Winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And back in the action here at West Carter at John Hop Brown Court. Starting lineups for both teams once again. You got Burton, Thompson, Robinson, Ackerman, and Stidham and Combs there for East Carter. You've got Williams, Brown, Duncan, Hicks, Adams, and Nip for the Lady Comets. And it's going to be Rihanna Brown back to serve here for the Lady Comets. As that first set, a little bit of back and forth action there early on, both teams having some runs. But East Carter ended up with the final runs there of the game to give themselves a 1-0 lead here in this match. That's going to be off the block and down there for East Carter, excuse me. As I believe that was number 9, Alexis Thompson there with the kill. And that's going to be another ball handling error there against the Lady Comets, giving East Carter an early 2-0 lead here in set number 2. It's number 9, Alexis Thompson, back to serve. And that's going to be on the outside of the antenna. So East Carter starting off just like they did in set number 1 with a 3-0 run against the Lady Comets. That one's going to be dug out by Duncan. Brown with the set. Gets it over to Adams. Adams gets it over. Dug out there by Robinson. They're going to get middle attack by Burton, but that's going to be in the net. And just like in set number 1, we have a 3-1 game after 4 points. Number 22, Danica Barker, coming into the game here for the Lady Comets, and it's going to be Hicks back to serve here for East Carter. On the attack for East, that was number 2, Combs. Robinson gets that one over. Brown, the setter for West Carter, generally not supposed to take the first hit, but gets that one and throws West Carter out of the system. And now it's a 4-1 game here with East Carter here on top. Combs back to serve here for East Carter. Brown gets it to the outside to Barker. Gets it outside of the boundary line, and so that's going to be a point East Carter, and it's now 5-1 for the Lady Raiders. Brown gets it over to Barker once again, and that's going to be an attacking error. And so East Carter here, 5-point lead, 6-1. And big kill there by number 8. Mackenzie Burton with the kill. Gives East Carter now a 6-point lead at 7-1. Lydia Combs still serving here for the Lady Raiders, excuse me. Definitely don't want to make that mistake. As that one bounces off the hand there of Brown. Gives East Carter now a 7-point lead here at 8-1. Combs here with the serve. This time gets it to Williams. Dug out there on the side. I believe that's Ackerman, who hits that one into the net on the attacking error and gives West Carter their 2nd point. As now number 31 coming into the ball game, Hallie Bush there for the Lady Raiders. As it's going to be Alea Patton back for the Lady Comets. 8-2 score. Gets the set to Ackerman, goes over top the block and off the hands of the Lady Comets. And that's going to be another kill there for Ackerman. And now it's going to be Mackenzie Burton back to serve here for East Carter. Brown gets it up the front to Barker. Barker goes over top the block. They're going to try to get over to Ackerman. Sets a little bit further back, but that's going to go off the hands of Patton. And that's going to be another East Carter kill. And Coach Dixon wants to take a timeout. 10-2 your score. And we'll be back here after a word from our sponsors here on the Manta Sports Media Network. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
So after the West Carter timeout, East Carter's going to have the serve here. Number 8, Burton. Gets that into the back row. West Carter gets it over to Nip. Nip cross court, dug out there by Burton. That's Stidham on the attack. West Carter gets that a little bit too close to the net, but I believe that was Williams able to free ball that one over for West Carter. Middle attack this time, dug out there by Patton, took her off her feet. Attack there for West Carter, dug out by East. And that's going to be in there for a attacking error there by Zoe Stidham, senior there for the Lady Raiders. And it's now 10-3 with Mackenzie Williams back to serve. Cross court, off the block. Hicks come up for the save there. Brown going deep, but hits it just a little bit too hard and gives the point back to East Carter. 11-3 your score, as numbers 27, Trinity Frazier, checking into the ball game here for the Lady Raiders. Dug out there by Williams. Brown gets to the back row. Hicks on the attack, and that's going to go out of bounds. Point Lady Raiders. Up now to a 9-point deficit at 12-3. Dug out by Williams once again. Nip hits that to the back row. That was dug out there by Burton. Attacked by number 9 there of East Carter. And West tried to tip that one over, but out of bounds. So East Carter now with a double-digit lead here at 13-3. On the serve, Williams gets that, but Nip can't save the ball this time, and that is going to be point East Carter. 14-3 now your score. With Frazier back to serve here for the Lady Raiders. Patton gets that one. Brown gets it over here to Nip. Nip cross courts it. Dug out there by number 9, Thompson. Big swing there by Stidham and picks up the kill for East Carter. East Carter definitely rolling here in set number 2. 15-3 your score. Dug out by Hicks, gets it to Patton. Patton gets it over to Nip. Back in the back row for East Carter. They're going to go outside now to Thompson. Nip cross courts it. Thompson able to dig that one out. Robinson gets it back over to Thompson. Now there for Hicks, and going to be a big swing and kill there by Zoe Stidham. And East Carter is rolling here today. 16-3, Frazier still serving. As that one's going to go out of bounds on the service error, so West Carter picks up their 4th point. It's going to be Anna Duncan on the serve here for the Lady Comets. East Carter gets it up to the front. Stidham one-hands it over. Barker was able to dig that out. Nip going cross court. Dug out there by Burton. Big swing again, and in there for the kill for number 9, Alexis Thompson. And we got a sub coming in on a Duncan for West Carter, and then Lydia Combs for East Carter. Kaylee Robinson back to serve here for the Lady Raiders. Gets the outside to Hicks. And that one's going to go off of Thompson, and that's going to be a big kill there by Hicks. I believe that's her first here of the game. Gets the lead down to 12. West Carter struggling to get in system here today. Trying to make sure they get it to their setter, Brown. As that's going to get to Robinson. And that's going to go off the block and down. So double block there by Brown and Hicks. As West Carter gets the lead down to 11. Lauren Nip back to serve. Robinson goes outside once again to Thompson. Dug out there by Nip. Swing by Hicks. Dug out by East Carter. Back row attack by Frazier, but that's going to go out of bounds. Point West Carter, so West Carter chipping away at this lead. Still a double-digit lead, but only 10 at this time. Dug out there by Combs. Thompson on the swing, goes off the block. Adams able to get it. Tacks it over. Thompson gets it. Robinson pushes it to the back row. That's going to be saved there by Duncan. Adams on the swing. Big save there by Burton. And Hicks tried to get that one while in the air. Tried to get a spinning attack on that, but just couldn't get around in time. And so that's going to be a point East Carter, 18-17. Zoe Stidham on the serve here for the Lady Raiders. Brown gets it up the front to Adams. Adams cross-court swing. Dug out there by Stidham. Gets it to Hicks this time, but that's going to be in the net. Point East Carter, 19-7, your score. Adams tries to go line this time, but saved there by Robinson. Brown gets to the outside to Adams and hits that out of bounds. So East Carter's 5 points away from taking a 2-set lead here in the championship match. And that's going to be a service error there by Stidham. And it's going to be Rihanna Brown back to serve here for the Lady Comets. (20-8) your score. And that one's going to sail out of bounds. 21-8. As Reagan Ackerman going to check back into the ball game here for Frazier. And it's going to be Alexis Thompson back on the serve here once again for East Carter. Brown dumped that one over. Combs sets that up. Williams digs it out for West Carter, gets it over to Adams. Adams dug out by Robinson of East Carter. Tipped over there by number 8, Burton. Burton on the attack once again. Brown sets up Hicks, and they're going to call her for the double contact. And for a setter, sometimes that could be the most devastating thing to have is multiple double contacts against you. It kind of shakes your nerves just a little bit, and then eventually you're going to start changing your setting pattern. As that's going to be in there by Adams. And we're going to get a double contact here by the Lady Raiders. I know I was officiating one time and had a match as Barker comes in where I called a few double hits, and the setter did not want to serve for the rest, or set for the rest of the night. Back row attack by East Carter as that one's going to go out of bounds. So West Carter hits the double digits here, 22-10. 12-point lead here for the Lady Comets, as now it's going to be Mallory Hicks back to serve. Ackerman gets it over there, dug out by Hicks. We're going to get it here to Adams. Adams, big swing, but heads on out. Checking into the ball game once again, Hallie Bush for East Carter going back to serve. Seeing if she can pick up these 2 points for the Lady Raiders to close out set number 2. Brown gets it over there to Barker. Barker gets it to the back row. Robinson sets it up, middle attack there by number 8, and that's going to be in there for the kill for Mackenzie Burton, the junior. And East Carter is at set point at 24-10. Off the hands of Barker and down, and that's going to be it for the Lady Comets here in the second. As East Carter controlling the tempo for most of the game and ends up winning that one 25-10. So West Carter now under the gun coming up here for set number 3 as they are down 2-0 in this best 3 out of 5 matchup here for the 62nd District Championship. So we'll take a break and be back here in just a little bit here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And back in the action here once again where East Carter has a 2-0 lead. Of course, both games in this earlier season, of course, was won by East Carter, and they were both in straight sets First time over, I believe, is over at East Carter was 25-14, 25-15, 25-15. And then the last time, I believe, here at West Carter was 25-16, 25-8, 25-9. And so West Carter trying to look to get their first set win over the Lady Raiders here in this championship game. Of course, winner will advance on, or actually the winner will advance as a champion to the 16th region tournament that I believe is going to be held at Ashland Blazer this season. Loser will, or the runner-up I should say, not really the loser, but the runner-up will be going in over as a runner-up and will have to face a champion. Williams on the attack, and West Carter strikes first here as it's now a 1-0 lead here over the Lady Raiders. Brianna Brown back to serve here for West Carter. Dug out there by East Carter. Stidham gets it over to Ackerman on the side. Cross courts it. Dug out by Patton. Hicks gets that set up, and that's going to be hit over by Adams. At the net, won by Combs. Robinson gets it over there to number 9, Thompson. Adams tries to cross court it. Dug out there by Stidham. Back row attack. Dug out there by Patton. They're going to get it to Hicks here. Hicks on the swing, dug out there by Robinson, and on the passing error, West Carter now with a 2-0 lead here in set number 3. So picked up the first couple points, took the serve away from East Carter. Excuse me. And that's going to be another passing error there by the Lady Raiders as West Carter starting out on a 3-0 run themselves. East Carter done that in the first 2 sets, but West Carter now coming up with a 3-point run here to start out set number 3. Brown back to serve once again. Pushed over there by Robinson. And that's going to be another double hit there against Brown. And you could take a look on her face that's really starting to get inside of her head. Combs back to serve here for the Lady Raiders. As Duncan gets it over to Brown. Brown underhand and serve, or set, gets it over to Adams, and Adams is going to get that down for the kill. And I believe that's her second kill here of the night. As number 31, Hallie Bush, coming into the ball game for East Carter, and Rylan Rayburn, number 7, coming in here for West Carter as Mallory Hicks goes back to serve here for the Lady Comets. Robinson sets that up and is going to get called for a double contact herself. And that's going to be in the net there by Hicks on the serve, giving East Carter the point. 5-2 your score. As Mackenzie Burton going to be back to serve here for the Lady Raiders. Gets it over to Rayburn. Rayburn cross courts it, dug out there by Thompson. Ackerman now going cross court, dug out by Patton. Brown sets up Rayburn again. Dug out once again by Thompson. And that's going to be a passing error as it goes to the official. And West Carter now with a 4-point lead here at 6-2. And East Carter's going to take a timeout there by Coach Clark. That's going to be their first of the set. And we'll be back here after a break in the action here on the Manta Sports Media Network. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. And after a quick 30-second timeout, they don't have 30-second timeouts, but the teams can come on the court once they're ready. And so both teams out there, officials getting in position as well. First timeout taken there by East Carter here of the third set. Do want to thank our sponsors once again for bringing you this broadcast. Eastling Photography, Eric Ross, Orcutt Tree Service, Callahan Excavating, Tyler's Pizza, James Do It Best Hardware. And definitely like to thank West Carter High School as well for allowing us to broadcast here this evening. Leah Patton back to serve for the Lady Comets. As East Carter in a little bit of trouble, and that's going to be saved there by number 31, Bush. And Ackerman hits that one into the net, and that's going to be 4 contacts. And so West Carter coming alive here in this must-win set, as, of course, volleyball going best 3 out of 5 sets. West Carter down 2-0, so if East Carter wins this one, they win the 62nd District Championship. If West Carter wins, we're going to set number 4. Nice effort there by the Lady Comets, but on trying to get the attack there by East Carter, hits it out of bounds, and so that's going to be point. East Carter ends the run there for the Lady Comets, and it's going to be Trinity Frazier back to serve here for East Carter. And a little miscommunication there between Rayburn and Nip. Both of them going for the attack. East Carter gets the point. Dug out there by Hicks. Patton gets it up to the front. This time Rayburn calls it and hits a rainbow shot behind the line. And just like that, East Carter has cut the lead down to 2 here at 7-5. West Carter still here on top, but East Carter leading in the match. Dug out by Hicks, gets it to Brown. Brown over to Nip. Hits it just short, about mid-range shot. Big swing there by East Carter. And on the overpass there by Stidham. Gets it in and then finally gets the kill for East Carter. And it's now a 7-6 game here. East Carter has cut the lead here down to 1. Gets it over to Nip, cross court, dug out there, but that's going to be in for a kill there by Nip. I believe that's her second here of the night. And it's going to be an 8-6 game. Williams back to serve for West Carter. Just a little bit of an overshot there as they was trying to get it to Thompson, and Brown ends up putting it down for West Carter. As West Carter now back up to a 3-point lead at 9-6. Williams back to serve. Stidham, big swing. Nice save there by Patton and Rayburn. Going to go outside, and that's going to be an attacking error there by Thompson. So West Carter, just like that, on a rally themselves, has a 4-0 run here against East Carter. Williams back to serve once again. Robinson gets it to the outside. Hit over there by Thompson. Brown gets it to the middle and just about overshoots it in. That's going to be a kill there by Rayburn. Rylan Rayburn moved up from the JV squad, playing here in set number 3, and she's got her first kill here of the night. As now number 17, Brianna Burchett, checking into the ball game here for East Carter. Giving Thompson a little bit of a break. Williams back to serve. Dug out there by East Carter. Pushed over, and good look there by Robinson. To get that in the back shelf right where West Carter was kind of crowding the middle of the court. She seen that back corner open and took advantage of it. And it's going to be Robinson on the serve here, as that's going to be an ace there for Robinson. I believe that's her first here on the night, and East Carter now trailing here by 3 at 11-8. Robinson back to serve here for the Lady Raiders, trailing by 3. Patton overshoots that one, and Brown goes underneath the net. The point East Carter, and so East Carter's got it down to a 2-point lead for West. 11-9. A little bit of an overshot by West, gets it to Stidham, and then they're going to get it to Stidham once again. Dug out there by Williams. Brown, a little bit of a miscommunication there as Hicks tries to save it, and that's going to be a point East Carter. (11-10), West Carter on top here by 1, but East Carter making a run. West Carter was on a 4-0 run, and now East Carter's on a 3-0 run right now. As Hicks digs that one out, they're going to get it over to Nip. Nip gets the attack, goes line this time, dug out there by Robinson. A little bit of a miss set there. Fans wanting an antenna call, not getting it. And Robinson pushes that to the back shelf, but dug out there by Patton. Rayburn gets that one attacked over. And we're going to get a point West Carter on a double contact. Ends the East Carter run. Substitution now as Thompson's going to check back in here for Burchett. Rylan Rayburn, number 7, back to serve here for the Lady Comets. Thompson just back into the game. Now Nip. Thompson saves that one. They're going to get it back over to Thompson once again. Gets on the swing, and that's going to be out of bounds. Point West Carter, so back on top here by 3. As Rayburn on the serve. It's going to go out of bounds. Point East Carter. As Duncan going to be coming back into the ball game here for West Carter, replacing out Rayburn. And it's going to be Zoe Stidham back to serve here for East Carter. Dug out by Williams. Hicks back on the front row, takes a swing, goes cross court, dug out there by Thompson. West Carter in a little bit of trouble trying to free this one over. Gets it there. West Carter's going to have to get back in position, but East Carter gets that one into the net on the Burton attack, and that's going to give West Carter the point again, and they're on a 3-0 run. 14-11. As it's going to be Lauren Nip back to serve. Nice stop there by East Carter on the pancake. Burton gets it set over to Adams. Adams cross courts, dug out there by Stidham. Adams going to go cross court once again, this time dug out by Robinson. Burton's going to get that one over for East Carter. And Brown on the dump. Gets it for West Carter, and now they're on a 4-0 run. 15-11 here. And they're going to call Robinson with the two-handed carry, or 2 hits. And that's going to be point West Carter, and so East Carter's going to call their first timeout. Both teams with 1 left. We'll be back here in a moment on the Manta Sports Media Network.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
As East Carter comes back on the floor, West Carter fans rejoicing here at the moment, leading by 5, 16-11. as it is homecoming week here at West Carter. Be capped off by the homecoming game on Friday night, as that's going to be West Carter versus East Ridge. Last district game of the year and a must-win for the Comets to try to get themselves in a position for the playoffs. Tipped over there by Combs. Adams gets pushed back, but they're going to say off of the set. Another double contact there by the Lady Comets. As Ackerman going to be coming back into the ball game here for Frazier. It's going to be Thompson back to serve. Dug out there by Williams. Adams now on the swing. Dug out by Ackerman. A little bit miscommunication between Acker and Burton, but Burton free balls it over. Hicks with the swing off the block there by East. Touched by West and then out of bounds, so East Carter cuts the lead down to 3 at 16-13 here in a must-win set for the Lady Comets. Of course, be sure to check us out tomorrow night as we got some Powder Puff football action going on, as that's going to be an ace there for East Carter by Thompson. Of course, during the school, they'll have the preliminary rounds, and then the championship game will be after the parade. Adams gets that over for West. Robinson for East. Hicks with the swing, and that's going to be in there for a kill. I believe that's her second one here of the night, and it's going to be Rihanna Brown back to serve here for West Carter. 17-14 your score. 3-point lead here by the Lady Comets. They're going to back row attack here to Thompson. Patton digs that out. Brown here to Hicks. And I'm not sure if that was blocked or off the tape. Either way, East Carter gets it over. Adams on a little bit of an overshot. Tipped there by Hicks. They're going to go to Adams. Pushes that one over. Dug out there by Thompson. Burton on the attack. Dug out by Brown. Close to the net. Adams gets it pushed over, and they're going to call a double contact. Point East Carter. Allie Bush checking back into the ball game and back to serve here for East Carter. Adams, free ball. Joust at the net there, won by Robinson. Hicks tips it over. Robinson going to get it set up on the outside. Swing there and kill by Ackerman. 17-16 your score. As Bush serving here for East Carter. Adams on the attack, gets a little help from the net, and that's going to be a kill for her. 18-16 your score, as Rayburn going to be checking back in here for Duncan. Not sure if Barker got hurt, but she's on the end of the bench here at the moment. And that's going to be out of bounds on the attack there by East Carter. 19-16 your score. Mallory Hicks back to serve. Goes out of bounds. Point East Carter off the service error. And looks like it's going to be number 8, Mackenzie Burton, back to serve here for the Lady Raiders. And sets just a little bit too far outside there for Rayburn, and East Carter has got this down to a 1-point game. 19-18 your score. Pushed over by Brown. Robinson gets that over. I believe that was to Ackerman. And on the swing and kill there by Adams. West Carter with 20 points. Adams with her third kill here of the night. And it's going to be Alea Patton back to serve here for the Lady Comets. Going outside to Ackerman, cross court, dug out there by Patton. Nip tries to hit that deep into the secondary, dug out by Burton. Thompson gets that one over for East Carter. Brown on the miss set there. Wasn't for sure if she was going to Rayburn or Nip. And it should be 2019 your score. The Frazier back into the ball game here for East Carter. As that's going to be a miss hit there by Hicks. And we've got a tied ball game here at 20 apiece. As West Carter is going to call a timeout, and that's going to be their first timeout. And we'll be back here after a break in the action here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. Once again, after the quick 30-second timeout taken there by West Carter, we've got a tied ball game here at 20 apiece. Could be very similar to what happened last night in the Ashland versus Fairview game, where in the third set went back and forth and ended up being a 33-31 match. Fairview winning that one over Ashland and for that set, but Ashland winning the match overall, and will be facing Boyd County here tomorrow. Dug out by Patton. Brown gets it set up, this time to Nip. And that's going to be off the block and out of bounds. Point West Carter. Williams back to serve here for West Carter. Hit over by number 9, Thompson. Gets it to Rayburn. Rayburn puts a shot and puts it in the back shelf. Back-to-back points there for West Carter. As that's another kill there by Rylan Rayburn, a junior, her second here of the night. As West Carter now with a 22-20 lead over the Lady Raiders. This time going middle by Stidham. Dug out there by Patton. Attacked by Hicks. Rayburn on the attack, but this time didn't have enough underneath that, and that's going to be point East Carter, 22-21, as Combs coming back into the ball game for East Carter, and it's going to be Robinson back to serve here for the Lady Raiders. Nip put it in the back shelf. Dug out there by Burton. Burton on the attack. Dug out by Williams. Rayburn on the attack. Tries to go back shelf, but that's going to go out just wide. And we're tied up once again here at 22 apiece. As we said, this goes to best or to 25 points, but you have to win by 2. Brown gets that set up. Patton tips that one over. Frazier on the attack, dug out there by Hicks. Brown gets it over to Nip. Dug out there by Thompson. They're going to give it back to Thompson, but not before a hit call. We've seen several of those here tonight. As Rayburn back to serve. Stidham gets it over to Thompson. Hicks with the swing, and that's going to be in there for the kill. And Wes Carter is at set point number 1 as Hicks picks up her 3rd kill here of the night. And so Rylan Rayburn will be serving here for set point. Pushed over there by Burton. Brown gets it to Hicks. Nice swing, but dug out there by Burton. Frazier puts it in the back shelf, but dug out there by Patton. Patton struggling a little bit here, and that's going to be 4 contacts by Wes Carter. 24-23 as Duncan coming back into the ball game here for the Lady Comets. It's going to be Zoe Stidham back for East Carter. Hicks on the swing. Burton pushes that over. A little bit of bouncing back and forth, and they're going to call double contact, and we are going into some extra volleyball. As Wes Carter's going to call their last timeout, both teams out of timeouts, and we'll be back here after the timeout here on the Manta Sports Media Network. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. And back here at West Carter, we're 24-24. Jeff the Mantis Irwin here on the call for you tonight. As it has been a wild set number 3, and like I said, this is the second night in a row that I've seen a set 3 go into extra volleyball. So now it's going to be to a situation of the first team to get 2 points in a row should become our winner. Zoe Stidham back to serve here for East Carter. And that's going to be an ace for her, as East Carter now here with match point. See Robinson down there saying 1 more point to her bench. Stidham here on the serve, and that's going to be in the net. And we're back even again here at 25. Adams coming into the ball game, replacing out Patton, the libero, as it's going to be Lauren Knipp back to serve here for the Lady Comets. Free ball there by Thompson. Brown gets it over to Adams. Adams cross courts, dug out there by Stidham. Robinson going to be called for the double contact, as Wes Carter now has the advantage here, 26-25. The set point for the Lady Comets. As Brown sets that one up, Hicks goes in, and that's going to be in there for the kill, and Wes Carter wins set number 3, 27-25. So we are going into set number 4. As Wes Carter picks up a extra volleyball win there over East Carter. And it is now a 2-1 matchup here, as Wes Carter has won set number 3, 27-25. It's 2-1. East Carter still with the advantage. Wes Carter's going to have to win every other set here as well. Of course, taking a look at the play, especially from the setters and everything, you can tell that both Carter County setters, both Brown and Robinson, has been changing up their setting stance. Of course, getting multiple double hit contact calls against them on the errors on the setting. And so you can tell that they have moved over to try to get underhand sets for them to not get the double contact call. And so that may be changing some things up here, but we'll see if Wes Carter can continue on this rally here into set number 4. But we will take a break, and be back here after the commercial break here on the Manta Sports Media Network. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Wing Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternwingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. Back here at West Carter once again, we're starting lineups back in here. West Carter going with Brown, Duncan, Hicks, Adams, and Nip. Of course, Patton come in for Nip. For East Carter, back again with Combs, Burton, Thompson, Robinson, Ackerman, and Stidham. There's Stidham on the attack, tipped over there by West Carter, and it's going to be point East Carter. As sub comes in, Frazier was in there in the starting lineup, but now Ackerman coming in here for East Carter, as it's going to be number 9, Alexis Thompson, back to serve here for the Lady Raiders. Brown sets it up over to Adams, tries to go in there, and that's going to be out on the near side. And didn't have it on camera as far as, but the other referee, or line judge, I should say, did have the flag up, but the R1 tonight overruled that call, and so West Carter ends up with the point. As that's going to be an ace there for West Carter. Mallory Hicks on the serve. I believe that's her second ace here of the night. Robinson sets it up to Combs. Combs going to get the kill for East Carter. I believe that's her first one here of the night. As Bush going to be checking into the ball game here for the Lady Raiders. So Bush back to serve. Going to bounce off a couple Lady Comets, and that's going to be down. So point East Carter, 3-2 early on here in set number 4. Dug out there by Hicks. Brown dumps that over. Burton sets it up to Robinson. Robinson back to Brown. Over to Adams now. Robinson going to do a quick little dump over top the block. Brown setting up Rayburn, and that's going to be attacking error by Wes Carter, giving East Carter the point. 4-2 your score. Bush on the serve. And that's going to be an attacking error there against Wes Carter again, Williams. Of course, a little note about the line judges. Each line judge is responsible for 2 lines, their own in-line and the sideline that they are face down. As Rayburn cross-courts that one and gets Ackerman off her balance for her 3rd kill here of the evening. Wes Carter now trailing by 2. Nip coming back in the ball game on the double libero switch. Patton back to serve here for the Lady Comets. Picks up an ace as that one's going to go off the hands of Bush. And we got a 5-4 game once again here. That's going to be Patton's first ace here of the night. Dug out by Bush. Robinson sets it up to Burton. Burton goes deep and out of bounds. So we've got a tied ball game here at 5-5. As first 2 sets was pretty much all Lady Raiders. Wes Carter came alive there in the 3rd set, and we are tied up here 5 apiece in the early parts of set number 4. Free ball there by Williams. And that's going to be a a point there for East Carter on the net violation. I believe that's going to be against Rayburn. So that's going to be point East Carter, as now it's going to be Mackenzie Burton back to serve. Dug out by Patton. Brown sets it up to Rayburn, and that's going to be a kill for Rylan Rayburn, her 4th here of the night. And we're tied up once again here at 6 apiece. Rayburn doing a great job coming off the bench. She's replaced out Barker. As Williams on the serve gets East Carter off balance there. But East Carter tips it over, and that's going to be out of bounds. Point West, and West Carter's got the lead here once again at 7-6. Never underestimate the power of Carter County volleyball. As what looked early on to be an East Carter routing of West Carter, but West Carter showing some life here in the back part of this game. A little bit of backward and forward there. Brown sets it up, gives it to Rayburn. That's going to be off the block, and they're going to call that prolonged contact against West Carter. So we're going to be tied up here at 7 apiece as Frazier going to be coming back in here for East Carter. I'm sure both coaches will be working with their teams on setting skills here in the upcoming week. As that one's going to be off Hicks and into the net on an attacking error, so that's going to be point East Carter. East Carter now has the lead here 8-7. Gets it over here to Nip. Nip cross-courts it, but puts that one out of bounds. So East Carter now with back-to-back points has a 2-point lead, and Coach Dixon's going to call a timeout here. First one of the set, and we'll be back here after the break on the Manta Sports Media Network. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. As Wes Carter coming back out on the court, good to see some of our fans out there today. Clarice and John Stegall cheering on Wes Carter here today. Gary Jenkins Definitely a great game here for both teams. Definitely one that they probably need to have right before the 16th region tournament. So if you haven't already, put a comment out there. We'll try to get you there on the air as well on who you're cheering for. If you want to give a shout out to an individual player, we'll be glad to do that as well. And also do appreciate if you do send for any stars. That's a little bit of a way to help us recoup some of the cost here of tournament fees and everything. As that one's going to sail out of bounds on the service there by Frazier. 9-8 your score. As Rylan Rayburn going back to serve. Also, if you haven't done so as well, just give us a like and a share or a follow or subscribe, depending on what platform you're taking a look at. Definitely so you don't miss any of great sports around here in Carter County in the 16th region. As that's Lydia Combs coming back in now here for East Carter. And it's going to be Robinson, Haley Robinson back to serve here for the Lady Raiders. Brown tips that one over. Robinson sets it up, going to Thompson. Thompson going off the block from Brown. Duncan puts it in there. That's going to be dug out there by Burton. Frazier gets that one over for East Carter. Hicks on the swing. Big dig out there by Robinson. Stidham puts it in the back there. Dug out by Patton. West Carter's going to set up Hicks once again. Going on the attack. Dug out there by Burton. And Stidham tried to punch that one over, but just kind of misjudged that one. And so it's now 10-9. With Adams coming back in on the libero switch. And Lauren Knipp back to serve here for West Carter. Robinson gets it over on the side there to Thompson. And that's going to be point East Carter on a net violation. So East Carter's going to be 11, West Carter 9. And definitely like to thank Rita Bond out there for tuning in here as well. And thank you, Jessica Brown, cheering on Rihanna here tonight. And as West Carter putting everything out there as well, as that one's going to be hit out of bounds, point East Carter. So definitely appreciate you all tuning in here today. As Stidham back on the serve here for East Carter. Dug out there by Williams. Hit over by Hicks. We're going to get it now over to Thompson. That's going to be off the double block there. Prolonged contact by East Carter is going to be the call, but that's going to be point West Carter. As Brown and Hicks went back for the double block. And Rihanna Brown back to serve here for West Carter once again. As we said, one of the better servers here for Lady Comets as far as aces go. Back set for East Carter going cross court. And that's going to be in there for the kill by Thompson. Ackerman coming in the game here for Frazier. As now it's going to be Thompson back to serve here for East Carter. 13-10 your score. Dug out there by Williams. Good effort there by Brown to dig that one out of the net. But West Carter not able to capitalize to get that one over the net there. And so that's going to be point East Carter. 14-10. Thompson on the serve. That one's going to be a little bit on the overshot and kill there by number 8, Mackenzie Burton. And East Carter going on a little bit of a run here. 15-10 your score. East Carter here on top. As that's going to be dug out there by Williams. Gets it to Adams. Duncan free balls that over. Chance here for East Carter. Sets up Burton, and on the attacking error will be point West Carter. As Rayburn going to be checking back in here for Duncan. And it's going to be Mallory Hicks back to serve here for the Lady Comets. Back row attack by Thompson. Goes off the hands of Patton and out of bounds. So kill there by Thompson of East Carter. 16-11 your score. I do apologize for that. I think we may have a dead battery out there, but we'll try to get that fixed up. Gets it over to Rayburn. Rayburn hits that on the outside part of the antenna. Point East Carter, 17-11. As that one's going to go out of bounds for East Carter, and so that'll be West Carter Point, 17-12, your score. Leah Patton back to serve for the Lady Comets. Swing there by Burton and in for the kill. Another kill there by Burton. 18-12, East Carter here on top by 6. East Carter starting to take control here of the set. Dug out there by Patton. Gets it over to Nip, and that's going to be off the block, but that's going to be point as that one hit the antenna. So East Carter now with a 7-point lead here at 19-12. Burton back to serve. And that one's going to be short. Point West Carter on the service error. 19-13 your score. Mackenzie Williams back to serve here for West Carter. Dug out there by Burton. Cross court by Ackerman. Dug out there by Brown. And Rayburn gets that one in for the kill. Good setup there by Brown over to Rayburn. And West Carter closes down the lead here to 5, 19-14. As Mackenzie Williams back to serve once again here for the Lady Comets. Float serve, dug out there by Burton. They're going to set it on over to Stidham, and that's going to be an attacking error and point West Carter. 4-point lead here by the Lady Raiders, 19-15. West Carter chipping away at the lead. Short serve, East Carter, Thompson had to dive for that one. Sets up to Rayburn. Bush on the attack, dug out there by Williams, over to Brown, to Nip. And that's going to be an attacking error there by Ackerman. As West Carter coming in with a late rally here in the fourth. 19-16, your score. West Carter's cut it down to a 3-point deficit. Good to see our buddy Hank Bond out there watching there tonight. And a little bit of a miscommunication as Bush backing into the back end. So West Carter now cuts it to a 2-point lead, and Coach Clark's going to call a timeout here for the Lady Raiders. And we'll be back here after the break in the action here on the Manta Sports Media Network. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. And good to see Emily Atkins out there as well, watching here, cheering on the Lady Comets. That name sounds very familiar to a former West Carter player. As West Carter cutting the lead down here, 19-17 against the Lady Raiders, making a move there as well. And once again, thank you, Jessica Brown, for those stars here tonight. And that definitely goes to help out cover our expenses here on our broadcasting fees to the KHSA. Williams back on the serve. Dug out there by Burton. They're going to set up Ackerman. Ackerman cross-courts it. Dug out by Brown. Attack there by Patton. Dug out by Bush. They're going to give it to Bush once again. Dug out that time by Williams. Hicks sets it up toward the front. Rayburn free balls that one over. Opportunity here for the Lady Raiders, but that's going to be a hit or a setting error once again. 2 hits as Wes Carter has closed the lead down to 1, 19-18. As we said, winner here is going to be crowned the 62nd district champion. Rayburn puts that in the back shelf for another kill. Tied up here at 19 apiece as Ryland Rayburn, who got bumped up from the JV to play in this tournament, has got 5 kills here on the night. And thank you, Shannon Shuddy, for those stars as well. Definitely much appreciative of those. Williams back to serve again, 19-all tied ball game. Robinson gets that back to Bush, free ball. Brown sets that one up over to Nip, and that's going to be off the tape, and so that's going to be 4 contacts there by the Lady Comets. So East Carter first one to 20 here, as Frazier is going to be coming back in for the Lady Raiders. This has been a great ball game here. As we said, if you tuned in early on and then tuned back out, you've missed a great game here in sets 3 and 4. As Nip going cross court, and that one just misses outside. 21-19 your score. East Carter here on top. Trinity Frazier back to serve. Patton gets that to Brown. Brown over to Nip. Robinson now going back to Burton. Hicks digs that out to Brown. Over to Rayburn. Dug out there by Bush. Going to get it over on the side to Thompson. That's going to go off the block. Brown on the attack. Nice rally here. Brown sets up Rayburn once again, going back row. Dug out there by Burton. Big swing by Thompson and dug out there by Hicks. It goes out of bounds, and so 22-19 your score. East Carter starting to get a little bit of distance between themselves here, but if you took a look at that last set, it very closely resembles it. And West Carter's going to call their first timeout here of the half, or of the set, and we'll be back here after the break on the Manta Sports Media Network.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky.
And this is Manta Sports Media here in set number 4, 22-19 your score. After the quick timeout once again there. Seems like both these teams, they like to take their time out and then get out on the floor within 30 seconds. Just to have a little bit of a discussion and back out there before they cool down too much. Frazier's going to be back on, Trinity Frazier's back on the serve here for East Carter. Dug out there by Patton. Brown sets it up over the Nip. Nip going middle of the court. Dug out there by Burton. They're going to go now to Thompson, and that's going to be no call. As that one was heading toward the line judge on this side, and no call. So that means replay. Up official held up the 2 thumbs. So no point by either team on that play. That time's going to be an ace there by Frazier. I didn't get a great look at that shot there on that side. So couldn't tell if that was going to benefit East or West on the call, but either way, 23-19 is the score. Hicks gets that pushed up. Rayburn underhands it over. They're going to get it over to Thompson. She's been hot here lately, but gets that one into the net. 23-20 with Ryland Rayburn going back to serve here for West Carter. Definitely a pressure serve here. Dug out there by Robinson, by Frazier, as that one going to be down, and that's going to be match point here for East Carter, as Duncan going to be checking in for Rayburn, Combs checking in for Bush, and it's going to be Robinson here serving for match 24-20. There's the serve, and that is going to be bounced around, and that's going to be it. And the East Carter Lady Raiders has won the 62nd District Tournament. They win that one by a final of 25-20. As we see both teams coming together there. And a great matchup here between these two Carter County teams. There's your final score posted up there. It's East Carter 3, West Carter 1. 25-12 first set, 25-10 the second set. West Carter won the third set 27-25, and then East Carter won the last set 25-20. As we will have the trophy presentation done here momentarily. And we'll turn it here to me once again for the trophy presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll turn your attention to courtside for the presentation of the 62nd District Championship trophies. The trophies are going to be presented this evening by Superintendent Dr. Green, Principal Mrs. Bledsoe, and the Athletic Director, Mr. Rayborn. First, for the 62nd District runner-up, the West Carter Lady Comets. So West Carter getting their trophy there for the runners-up. And now for the champions of the 62nd District, the East Carter Lady Raiders. Dr. Paul Green presenting the trophy here to the Lady Raiders. As we see Robinson, the setter, holding up the trophy there high. As that definitely a tough loss there by the Lady Comets. But East Carter put up a great battle here tonight to win this one in 4 sets. As we see West Carter, nothing to hang their heads over on this one, as you know, they were defeated in straight sets earlier on the season. They did pick up a set win and challenged in set number 4 as well. As we go back here to the champions, East Carter, getting their photo opportunities and everything else. We'll be back here after a word from our sponsors here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. And I'd like to thank Scarlett Nolan for tuning in there today, cheering on Mallory Hicks and West Carter Volleyball. Definitely like to thank Shannon Shuddy and Jessica Brown for sending out some stars here this afternoon. And so we'd like to congratulate the East Carter Lady Raiders on picking up the 62nd District Championship trophy and winning in 4 sets, 3-1. I'd also like to congratulate West Carter on a great season as well. And so East Carter will be going into the 16th region tournament as a champion. West Carter will be going into the 16th region tournament as a runner-up. Of course, taking a look at some tournaments around the area, starting out with the 61st District. Round County crowned their championship last night at Menifee County, where they defeated Fleming County 3-1. So Round County goes in as a champion. Fleming County is going to go in as a runner-up. Of course, the game that you just saw here, the 62nd District Tournament, has East Carter going in as a champion and West Carter going in as a runner-up. In the 63rd District, the championships game is going to be played tomorrow night at 6 o'clock at Lewis County. And it's going to be a battle between Raceland and Lewis County as Raceland defeated Greenup County 3-0 in the opening round on Monday. Lewis County defeated Russell last night 3-1. And so it's going to be Raceland and Lewis County for the 63rd District Championship tomorrow night. And then in the 64th District, we had Ashland advancing on last night to the championship round. And they will be taking on Boyd County tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at Holy Family there in Ashland. Of course, Holy Family lost to Rose Hill Christian 3-0 in the opening round of the 64th District. And Rose Hill lost to Boyd County, the 64th and the 16th region returning champions. They lost to them 3-0, and then, of course, Ashland defeated Fairview 3-1. And so it's going to be another Boyd County versus Ashland 64th District there. So 2 districts have already punched their tickets here. We know who's going to be in the 16th region, but now it's going to be up to the 64th and the 63rd to determine who's going to be champion and who's going to be runner-up as well. And so that's going to finish us up here from West Carter here today. As your winner, once again, the East Carter Lady Raiders winning in 4 sets, 25-12, 25-10, 27-25, or 25-27, and then 25-20. So for Jeff the Mantis Irwin and the Mantis Sports Media crew, we'd like to thank you for tuning in here today. And make sure you tune in to us tomorrow as we have West Carter Powder Puff football action. As we're going to have the preliminary rounds during the school hours. And then, of course, after school, there's going to be the parade at 6 o'clock. And then roughly right around 7 o'clock is going to be the championship Powder Puff football game that's going to be held up here at the football field. And so after that, then we're going to cap things off on Spirit Week for West Carter with a homecoming game on Friday night, as West Carter is going to be taking on district opponent Eastridge, as this is going to be a battle to see if West Carter can pick up a second victory in the District 8 and try to make a play for the playoffs here. So we'll be excited to see that, and we'll be bringing that live here on Manta Sports Media as well. So for Jeff the Manta Serwin and the Manta Sports Media crew, thank you for tuning in here today. Good night. God bless you all, and we will see you all again next time here on the Manta Sports Media Network.